Hey YouTube, this video is going to be about the Rift S. I previously made a video about the Oculus Quest, so if you want to see that video, I'll put the link in the description box below. But this video is about the Rift S. So let me just start off. This headset is the headset that I wanted the Rift to be. Let's start with comfort. This headset is extremely comfy. I always hated the halo design of the PSVR, but this headset, it just, for some weird reason, feels great. The PSVR always shaked on me and it was very uncomfortable for me to wear. This headset is very comfortable. It's vice versa, and it's very well balanced with the weight. It's very light and there's really no pressure on your head. Granted, the Oculus Rift was always a comfortable headset for me, period, but this headset takes up comfort to the next level. So the tracking on the Rift S really works. Hats off to Oculus with this one, because this new system is just a better and overall better system than what they have now with the external sensors on the outside. To me, I feel that way. It's easier, you get into the game a lot quicker, and this is also easier for the newcomer to PCVR. Just plug in 2 cables and you're ready to go. Yeah, I've tried to trick the sensors by putting my hands behind my head, all over to side, and for the most part, the tracking was hands-on, spot on, didn't really have any lag issues whatsoever. So, hats off to Oculus for this achievement. This tracking works great. I cannot wait. So the visuals on the new Rift S was hands down impressive. I don't know if it's the lenses, I don't know if it was a slight resolution bump, but everything looks so good. It looks great. You know, I was really impressed with the visuals. I played Stormland and Asgard's Wrath, and both of those games were jaw-dropping, amazing, and gorgeous-looking games. It has to do with the slight resolution bump and the lenses that are on the Rift S. So immediately you'll notice, if you're coming from a Rift, the clarity in the new Rift S headset is hands down the way to go. You know, just alone, I always wanted that for my Rift. I always felt like the Rift had a slightly poor resolution, you know, for this day and age, and the Rift S achieves that. For me at least, it achieves that beautiful quality, high def look that you should get in a VR headset. The visuals was just extremely amazing, and especially in Asgard's Wrath and Stormland, just the detail of the level, and overall it was just really gorgeous to look at. The screen door effect is gone. The lens, those guard rays are pretty much gone. I did not notice any. So out of all the things that I'm extremely highly impressed with is the graphics and the visuals of the Rift S. Hands down, they were gorgeous. Now in this video, it's not fair to compare the Quest and the Rift S version, because these are totally ran by different horsepower, so to say. But when playing the Quest version and the Rift S version of the exact same game, you can see a slight downscale of textures compared to the Rift S and the Quest version, period. Regardless whatever you hear about on the internet how great Beat Saber looks, there is a slight downscale in the Quest version of Beat Saber. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. The games still look great and they're really lots of fun to play with. And I will say, for the most part, if you have both of these headsets next to you and you try the Quest and you try the Rift S will most likely always come out top with the visuals and performance. It's just an overall better headset, even though it has LCD screens in the headset. There's no comparing the visuals. Quest does do a great job of keeping up with the graphics, and they do look great. Like I said, they do look great. But when it comes to the Rift S, graphics look better, period. Now, it also depends on what type of gamer you are. If you're okay and satisfied with the Quest and the games that are on the Quest, I'm sure as a newcomer you will love the Quest. But me, as a hardcore gamer, as a hardcore gadget consumer, I rather and prefer the Rift S. Granted, the Quest will have that capabilities of being portable, and that's what's great about the Quest. Of just picking up your headset, heading over to a friend's house, and playing in their play space, moving along portable, moving around one space to another space. With the Rift S, you can't do that. You're locked into your play space where your computer is, or if you have a computer laptop, you can bring that portably with you. And it is a lot easier now doing it with just 2 cables plugged into the back of a laptop. But what I'm trying to say is, you have to figure out your balance here. If you're okay with losing graphic fidelity with the Quest version of that game, then get the Quest. But if you're a hardcore consumer like me, and you want Stormlands, and you want Asgard's Wrath, and you want the new game Defector, the Oculus Rift S is the only platform you can get that on, not the Quest. So that's just something to think about. So before I close out this video, I want to talk about the new controllers that come with the Oculus Rift S and the Oculus Quest. Now, their rings are different than the rings on the Rift. They go on the outside loop now, so facing your face. And for the most part, they're great controllers. They're small, they're compact, and they're great. I just had one little issue with them. A lot of times when I was playing Asgard's Wrath, the cover for the battery kept sliding up and down off into my hand, and I realized, and I felt it, that the battery cover kept sliding off gradually, and then once I would release the controllers, the battery cover would automatically magnetically connect back to the controller. Something that you have to experience yourself. But if you're coming from an Oculus Rift, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's my only little problem that I had with the Rift S controllers. The controller battery cover kept sliding off gradually, a little bit here and there. Will I need to get used to them? Probably, but this is something that I will have to see in time if I do get used to them, or in time it will become an annoyance to me. Maybe I won't be able to really use these controllers, but that's the only really pet peeve that I had with Rift S controllers. Now, if you're new to VR and you asked me what headset should I get for PC VR, I would highly recommend the Oculus Rift S. This headset, like I said, is such an easy headset to get into, in and out. It's just 2 cables that plug into the back of your PC and you're ready to go. No confusion with setting up external sensors, anything like that. And the visuals are just really crisp and beautiful to look at. The headset is just a great headset overall, period. From balancing of weight on your head, from tracking, from awesome game collection, the headset is a win-win for me. So I will definitely be getting the Rift S when it comes out. I'm very excited about the Oculus Rift S. Sign me up and take my money. Alright guys, that was my hands-on time at PAX East with the Oculus Rift S. If you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them down in the link below. If you like this video, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And until next time guys, I'm out. Peace.